video, we are going to be looking at a scenario where the world basically blew up and has to start over. I couldn't find a better way to say it. Okay, so where will the people start? Okay, they will be starting in southern Iberia. Alright. The first country is here. They don't have a capital yet though, because they are too small. Over a few decades, like 20 years, they will slowly expand until they've covered about nearly half of Iberia, which is pretty a lot. It's kind of a lot for the small of a country. I don't know if they'd be able to do this, but and then they would expand a little bit. And then a new country will randomly appear. Like, right there. Also, the white is explored land that hasn't been claimed. So, the white land is, so like the white colour is like explored land and grey is unexplored land. But I don't know about like Africa or anything yet. Over a bit of time, they will explore this area. The blue team will expand before meeting up with the red team. So now they have like villages and stuff. They still don't have really military. But when the red team find out with another country, they will try to push in, but it's not really successful because they're not really fighting anybody. There's nobody really to fight for them or against them, so they just kind of send people to like inhabit the area. That's kind of like the only way you can really fight at the moment is by just sending people to inhabit the area. The blue team will push back. I'm gonna have to do like the small lines like that at some point when the countries get bigger, and then just like fill that in. I'll probably have to do that when they get bigger, but for the time being we can do like actual moving fronts. Well, it will be moving fronts, but just on a small, on like a different scale. But they will sign a ceasefire around this point. They will sign a ceasefire. So the red team will try to find other ways to one-up the blue team, and one of those ways is by discovering Africa. And they have prohibited the blue team from going anywhere near it. But over here, you see a purple country appearing. It just popped up, I guess. I can't give you an explanation, but the only explanation I have for all of these countries being here in the first place is maybe some stragglers that from the apocalypse that ended the world or blew up everything. I don't really know. So the purple team is on Africa now, but the blue team and the red team will discover more of Iberia, like that, until they find the orange team in the north. I'm just gonna say, this is gonna be a bit of a spoiler, so skip ahead like 20 seconds if you don't want to see it. But in like a few episodes, I'm pretty sure these countries are all gonna like despise each other. I think we might do weekly episodes of this. I don't really know. But the red team and the blue team will both take some land. The red team and the blue team don't know of the purple team or the orange team's existence. The red team and the blue team know of each other's existence, but nobody else knows. So the orange and purple team don't know about the red or blue team. They don't know about each other. The blue and red team don't know about the purple or the orange team, for example. the purple team will slowly make its way across Africa. Well, northern Africa. So they've finally discovered that, well, the orange team exists. So there's kind of just like kings and like rulers. It's kind of just the person that founded the country that's the ruler. So, and like the descendants. So they will sign a treaty dividing the rest of like Iberia, or like what they've got. So that will go to the red team. This will go to the blue team, and the rest will go to the orange team. So this is what Iberia would look in about like 100 years from the beginning. So, and here's when the capital like cities, like the idea of capital cities is beginning to like. These countries are all like way more powerful than the purple one though. The purple team is in a better position than the orange team. Because the orange team is kind of doomed because they have nowhere to expand and they're really small. Like, if one of these two, if the red or blue team decided to invade them, they'd be done for. And the red team decides that they kind of have nowhere else to go, so they go to Africa, where they discover some more land. And then this is when the purple team and the red team find each other. So now they know the purple team exists. But the people that are doing the exploring kind of get lost, so they form a new country. That's the first thing you think of when you get lost. Oh yeah, let's make a new country. The first thing you think of, right? That's not just me. I don't really know. Yeah, let's make a new country because we've got lost. Instead of trying to find our previous country, let's just make a new one. Well, they kind of probably were like slaves or something, so they probably don't want to go back. But like, they would expand into Africa until they realize they don't want to be here because it's way too goddamn hot. I'm joking. But they will slowly expand through northern Africa. It's kind of like Algeria, I guess. This is what the world looks like right now. Like, I wonder what countries will exist in the future. The blue team will yet again go up into expand. They will go to expand. The treaty they signed kind of just completely screwed over the orange and red team. Especially the orange team. So, well, yeah. But up here, a new country is going to be here. The dark blue team has appeared. And now is when the first capital city will be made. Yes, capital cities, very good. The red team will make their capital city right there. And now everyone else is just like, oh, I want to do that too. I don't know why I sound like that. And then the blue team will make theirs there, and the other countries don't have enough monies to make a capital city. Right now, the red team's number 1, blue team number 2, and the rest is up to you, I guess. I think I would say the orange team, and then I don't know. But they will connect here, and then, of course, the blue team is mad. They're like, you can't do that. But we're not going to do anything about it, because you're like hundreds of miles away, but you still can't do that. You're like probably like thousands of miles away, but still. And the blue team is now mad. The blue team has gone broke because they have been expanding way too much, but yeah. And the people are angry at the blue team because they've spent too much money exploring. The dark blue team will help them explore this area, but they won't take any of it because, well, yeah, they can't, they're kind of way too small, and they need to, get more monies. Some of the blue team provinces will leave and join the orange and red teams. These 3 provinces will leave the blue team and join the orange team, and like, a few provinces will also join the red team, like these ones. Those 3 will join the red team, and the blue team kind of is mad, but they can't do anything about it because they are broke. And if they tried to make a bigger military to fight them, they'd probably have an uprising. The people would probably uprise and make a new country up north when where all the slaves are. Well, news: dark blue team / indigo team has expanded. Yes. The purple team and the green team are going to meet up. Boom and boom. So at the moment, this is what the world looks like. So far, most of Western Europe, I would say, has been discovered. Or not all of Western Europe, but I'd say about 30%, maybe 40% of Western Europe has been discovered. But then there's going to be a new country appearing from Italy, South Italy, South France, North Italy-ish appeared. And most countries, except the yellow but not yellow team, have got enough money to make a capital by now, so there, and there. If you see a capital that's semi-close to the coast, it's meant to be a coastal capital, but if I put them too close to the coast, then it's going to be really annoying to get rid of them if they ever get taken over. Well, we might implement major cities in a future episode, but for the time being, I don't think it's necessary. But these guys, the yellow but not yellow, will explore northern Italy, kind of going through the Alps around here. They're kind of like mountaineers. The blue team is still mad, but what can they really do? And also the purple team stumbles across Sicily, which is cool, I guess. The world is basically just Eastern Europe and a bit of Northern Africa. Hopefully in a few episodes from now, there will be way more. They won't discover Britain for a while because nobody's going to go that way. Oh, and also the blue team found these islands, these Spanish islands, and take them because they can. The orange team, because the blue team is still broke, will buy a few provinces. They will buy which is 3 provinces. They will buy those and then they have more money now. The blue team has more money, so they can get back to expanding. We'll see if it was worth it. Because they sold some potentially valuable land, but like, they haven't discovered gold exists yet, so I don't really know. For some French land. They don't know about gold, they're still kind of just using sticks. Yes. Sticks and stone. They might have like stone. They probably have stone by now. But they're still using like hay buildings and stuff. But each building has like 17 people in it because they don't know how to build lots of them. Over the next few decades, they will discover more of Italy. They will discover more of Italy over like 30 years. While the dark blue and blue team will work together to discover more of Europe. They'll make a treaty dividing the land. They will get like everything north, like everything up north, while the blue team will get some stuff down south. Neither of them have enough money to do any more though. The blue team is getting a bit too big though, so you know that land they just acquired? That's not good. That's a very not good thing. That is not good. They'll push in because they said, like the blue team says, no, you cannot have your independence. We will beat you up. So they will be like, okay, I'll fight you then. So the blue team is duking with the blue-grey team, according to Paint, and they're duking it. The blue team is doing kind of well, but the red team says, dude, let the blue-grey team go or we're gonna jump you. So then the blue team's like, fine, you can have your independence. So then let's see what the peace treaty looks like. The blue team is just now long. The blue team is humiliated. But these guys don't have lots of money, so they'll do a very controversial move and make a capital. Most of the population is like, why? Why can't you just have the government? Why do you need a big place to have the government? Can you not just put the government somewhere small? And like now that people are kind of mad, they're like, we just left the blue team that already had a capital. Why do we need a capital? And they will put it at